Hi everybody, welcome to Thursdays Live at Studio Central. We'll talk about a little bit about Studio Central. So we're a free art drop-in in Portage Place Mall on the second floor. We have workshops at 2 p.m. We're open 11 to 5, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then Thursdays we're open 1 to 3 for Writer's Circle. And then we do this. So yeah, we have a bunch of art supplies that you can use. We got a library full of great art books, and yeah, it's a great time here. Great community. The workshops are led by facilitators, and so if you want to volunteer, we have reception, we have sanitizer, we have creative assistant, and also art facilitator. So you can teach people your art techniques and skills. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing sort of a border design. So if you have a picture on the inside and want to make a nice border, you can draw these. These were done by Ren, the car. Great work. I'm going to show a couple here. Ren is just a great line artist. Great artist all around, but lines are sort of her thing. I believe you call these Zentangles, I think. This one's wild. This one would have taken a long time. Look at that. Isn't that wild? So that's what me and Dylan are going to be doing today. So I guess, yeah, we'll head over to Upbeat and do a spotlight on Ryan Dick. Okay, pop this out of here and turn us around. Hi, Dylan.
Hello. Come.
I'll follow you.
Come to show you.
You like surprises?
Just a little old place here. This is our free. This is our enterprise.
I think so.
Our social enterprise with Artbeat. So we have a lot of art for sale here, made by folks in the community. And today we are going to be highlighting the work of Ryan Dick. So Ryan Dick, born in 1991, Ryan Dick took up drawing with graphite at the age of 4, very early on. His first major exposure to painting was in grade 11, and his interest grew from there. In his latter years of high school, Dick was hospitalized for 5 months and diagnosed with schizophrenia. After returning to high school and graduating, he had the opportunity to further his recovery at Artbeat. In this arts community, he added abstract painting to his portfolio with the use of powder and acrylic paint. In his most recent abstract paintings, Dick has ventured into painting animals using unconventional colors inspired by the great Andy Warhol. From there, Dick experimented with pouring medium here and there, and all the while still paints with palette knives to this day. And Logan was sharing that Ryan has done like a series on the Avengers and on like Marvel heroes and stuff like that. So we're going to be showing you one of those pieces for sale at Upbeat here.
Take a look. We got some Hulk over here. And for his other Avengers pieces, you can go to upbeatartworks.ca, and we have them all up there on the website. Good afternoon, Sparkle.
Oh, hi, Sparkle. Good to hear from you. Welcome. Yeah, it's incredible work. The detail and the lighting and the shading is just outstanding.
Very.
I'm wondering if this is mostly done with like palette knives.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Hulk smash. And we'll give you a little tour of kind of the other pieces that we have on display here and also for sale at Upbeat. Got people working with all sorts of different art mediums.
Yeah, nice.
You might recognize from our previous lives that we showcased.
Yeah, true that.
I like these little like pigeons.
Yeah, it's Luca Georgica.
Very cool.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Nice. we got some of Faye's stuff here. Woven lanyards.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the work here is done by Faye. If you know Faye, Faye does a lot of work with Upbeat and with Artbeat and with Studio Central. We also have some fun stuff over here that Carl did, who's also a very, very valued member of the community.
Yeah. Also a Dick.
Yeah.
Carl Dick. Ryan Dick.
There you go.
Get the whole family.
Yeah.
I don't think they're related, actually. I shouldn't say that. And he does custom work, Carl. You just tell him the colors you like, and he'll put it together for you.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Awesome. This is what he looks like. Cool. It's a really good photo, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
Shot for like an.
Oh, there we go. Lost mine. There we go. Cool. Then, yeah, we got some new Sarah's stuff.
Oh, Sarah is just incredible.
Just a wild, like, look at this art.
This work is done just by hand.
Yeah.
Like this heart here is just amazing.
Nice spring ornaments. Look at these.
Yeah, they're lovely. Yeah, Sarah does incredible work.
Yeah, it's wild. Nice. Okay, let's head back to Studio Central.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Studio Central. If you come see our receptionist when you get here. This is what we do for the week. So we have on Mondays we got art journal with Faye. The prompt, and there's prompts every week, and I guess this coming week it'll be inadequate. So they kind of discuss that and how people feel about it and get people's takes on that. So we did coloring pages, we did Celtic knots with Amanda J. That was amazing. Also, Amanda J has a show tomorrow,
Yes.
Flow, and it's an Artbeat biannual show. So good to go there. We did one with Dylan, going with the flow.
That was that. Actually, that name was come up. The name was given by another community member. I had a name already picked for it, but I thought this one was way better.
Yes.
So I got their permission to steal it.
And then tomorrow we're doing printmaking with Fran.
And also tomorrow is Photo Voice.
Yes, it is photo. Oh my gosh, yes, the 12th.
Yeah.
Send in your photos.
Our theme for this month is colors.
Yeah.
So you still got some time to send in your pictures. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll head back and get started on our borders, our frame borders, whatever you want to call it. Nice.
Okay. I'll pull up a chair on this.
On the outside? Okay. There we go. Point it down. Okay, I'll go on this side. We'll spread these out a little bit just so we got some, kind of what we inspiration.
Pop open the live so that I can see the folks that are chatting. Sparkle says sewing circle needs to go on the board too.
Oh yes. Look at that. Wow, eh?
Really cool stuff.
Yeah, sewing circle. I think what is it? July 3rd, I believe.
That's the next.
Yeah.
The next one.
Yeah. Our sparkle is back.
Yes. Yes. We're looking forward to seeing you when you come back. Oh my goodness.
I know. There's just tons.
There's tons to do. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and your borders can be anything. It's just fancy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Back for July, Sparkle says. Yes.
Yeah. We're looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Have you ever done line work like this before, Logan?
A little bit. Yeah, I did a lot of Zentangles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Always loved doing those. Yeah. Okay, I guess
Sparkle says yes. Miss you guys. We miss you
Aw.
too. We miss you too.
Yeah. Okay. I got those there. I'm gonna see what pens we got.
Yeah. We're gonna be using some of these. What is this? Stage splitter? Stage
State of the art.
State of the alert. State of the alert. These are those. Sparkle says, last week of June, winky face, lots of new updates.
Ooh.
Okay, looking forward to hearing from you. Yeah, and last week we had Art from the Heart over at the West End Cultural Center, which was an event where folks in the community could submit artwork to have in an art show on sale. They price their own art, and 100% of what they make goes back to them. And Sparkle had some stuff in that show too, and it was very, very lovely, very wonderful work.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess kind of looking at these, I'm kind of thinking, I might do something closer to this. That's kind of my Zentangle that I know. I just how Rand comes up with these things.
Oh, it's incredible! Just incredible. Some of like the line work here reminds me of, especially like this one, reminds me of neurographic work, which we did yesterday. I'll show some of them, please. Yeah. Some of what we did yesterday for the art workshop. So here's one of the pieces from that workshop. The idea was you kind of write what your thoughts are onto using water-soluble markers onto watercolor paper, and then you use some water with a paintbrush, and you kind of wipe away the words and let go of some of those thoughts, and you kind of get this cool watercolor background design. And then we did some neurographic work on top of it. I added some phrases for me to remember, like ups and downs, sounds, feelings, smells, self-care, love wisely, you are not your thoughts. Yeah. And here's some of the work that was done by some of the community members. Here's some of the work that was done by some of the community members. Yeah. This one too. The work is very interesting because it ends up kind of looking like, if anyone has seen like a picture of like what our neurons look like, or our synapses in our brains, they kind of look like that, those kind of connections. Yeah. So if you come for 2 o'clock on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, you can do fun stuff like that. Sparkle says, "Oh, thank you. I had a few people send me pics of art, so I felt like I was there too."
Good.
Clint Roscoe is in the building.
Hey.
Hi, Clint. Good to see you. See your words.
Yeah.
Happy to have you in the chat here. Sparkle says, "Oh, fun concept." Yeah, it was really fun. And Clint says that he's going to his mom's. Oh, right on.
Nice.
Right on.
Good long time.
Okay, I should probably get started here. So does this have any ink in it?
Yeah, I think you do this just to...
Oh, tester.
Yeah, I can test it.
Seems okay. Doesn't look like there is any ink in here, but I guess there is. Or I just can't see it. Sparkle says, "Virtually connect."
Yeah.
Winky face. Yeah, it's nice. I think I'm gonna do. I really like what's on here. Like this, these vines are almost like a, bless you, like a laurel. I think I'm going to just start doing a line and then see where the pen wants to go. Similar to when you're doing neurographic art. And then I'm going to add some leaves, I think, after that, and see how it goes. Probably going to be pretty asymmetrical. in Winnipeg here, I guess in Manitoba, are quite a few kind of central provinces. We had a pretty big storm on Tuesday? Yeah, on Tuesday. If any of you in the chat there experienced that, how was it? Are you doing okay? Is there any flooding? You know, trees knocked down? Our cats at home were pretty scared. Well, my cat is pretty fearless. He fears nothing. But my roommate's cat, they're a little bit jumpy, anxious. I'm sure a lot of us can relate to that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some loud bangs.
Yeah. We also had some hail too.
Yeah.
I didn't really see any of the hail, but I heard it was like golf ball size. Some people I know had their windshields damaged or whatnot. Sparkle says it wasn't too bad in Winnipeg Beach, but I know of many in Stonewall who are in rough situations. Oh, that's too bad. And I heard there were some funnel clouds, I believe, as well,
Yeah.
particularly in like rural Manitoba. So I hope that people are okay. What do you guys like to do when there's a thunderstorm or on a rainy day? What do you like to do on a rainy day?
I definitely like sitting in my sunroom and just watching the rain, hearing thunder, open the windows a little bit, so you get that smell of nice air.
Yeah, I like doing that too. When it's rainy, I like to be outside and just listen to the rain, listen to the thunder. Sparkle says a few places called a state of emergency. Wow. It was that bad, hey? I know my phone was just going bananas. Just going bananas. Oh, Sparkle says sewing. Sparkle likes to do sewing on a rainy day or during a thunderstorm. Yeah.
Hopefully the power don't go out.
True. I guess you could hand sew, but you have to like light some candles.
Yeah.
You know, don't get it too close to the fabric.
Yeah.
Sparkle says phone alert was overkill.
Yeah.
So I hear that it was based on which provider you have. The amount of like notifications you would get on those. I'm with Bell, and I feel like there was an alert every like 10 minutes. And I was feeling a little jumpy, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, Sparkle says that my way is hand sewing, no electricity needed. Ooh, old school. Old school. If you don't mind sharing here, Sparkle, what are some of the benefits for hand sewing over like using a machine? I'm curious. I imagine there's although it might be more work, you're more flexible in the type of stuff that you can do when you're doing hand sewing. Sparkle says was like every 10 minutes and often 3 in a matter of 5 minutes back to back. Yeah. Rough. So Sparkle says that mentally, I find it relaxing and meditative, allows thoughts to slow down. That's so true. I find like when I've worked with a sewing machine before, I feel like I have to keep up with it, you know, because it goes pretty quick. I mean, you have the foot pedal to control the speed that you go at, but it does, like sewing by hand, it forces you to slow down. I feel like it's a similar thing with like knitting and crocheting. You know, you have to have a lot of patience for that type of art. Same thing with like beading.
Yeah.
I was able to do a beading workshop last fall. It was my first time beading ever, and it was for Orange Shirt Day, and we were making orange shirts, and it was like the shirt was supposed to be like this big, and I was there for like a couple hours, and like I couldn't finish it. It just requires so much patience. So much patience. Sparkle says, for practical use, use more flexibility and can go slower. So do smaller hems and details. So that's one of the benefits of hand sewing. And it's also more accessible, you know. You don't need to have you don't need to, you know, spend a bunch of money to buy a big sewing machine that might often be like pretty expensive for folks. All you really need is a needle and thread and a bit of fabric. Sparkle says beading isn't a few hours type of project, it's more of an ongoing project. Yeah, you can't do it in a couple hours. More like a couple days or a couple weeks. Or even a couple months, depending on what you're doing. Sparkle also says that less thread is needed for hand sewing. Interesting. Thank you for educating us and also the folks that are either watching with us right now or are checking it out later.
Yeah.
Much love to both parties.
If you want to know more about sewing, come on July 3rd.
That's right.
Sewing Circle.
Yeah. Sparkle says, even me, and I am faster than most when it comes to beading.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fastest hands in the West.
Say fastest hands in the West.
Yeah.
The studio ain't big enough for the two of us. But actually it is. It's big enough for, I don't know, what's the capacity here in Studio Central?
Well, good question. I think we counted, I think we have 38 chairs.
38 chairs.
So if everyone's sitting, I'm sure we can fill in some with some
There's
stands.
always room for more. Always room for more. Sparkle says, with a machine you use a top and bottom thread.
Great.
Sparkle says that she'll send us a poster next week.
Sounds good.
Poster next week. I'm actually going to put my phone over here because I might be like,
Yeah.
going away from the mic.
Strange. Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, so I can still see and have my mouth pointed towards the microphone. I like how in a lot of these pieces, like in a lot of the line work that was done by Rand Light, she plays around with like thickness.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to incorporate some of that into my frame here. Sparkle says, "Let us see your faces."
Yeah.
Ka-chow! You want to start voting?
Yeah. How we both just look. Oh, that is so funny. Oh. A little bit of delay so you guys see.
Oh yeah, we can see how
I
it
did do
looks
a
after.
silly thing, didn't we?
Yeah. I also want to add some little like some of these. Dance party next.
Yeah,
That's a great idea. Another art medium
it is, yeah.
that we need to explore.
As a medium, I'm not very confident with.
Dance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Like I've never been to the club.
You've never been to the club?
I've never been to the club, and to be honest, I don't think I have a ton of interest in going to the club.
No.
I'm a bit of a homebody.
Yeah. And nowadays I'm not a club person, but back in the day.
Oh.
Watch out.
Sparkle says would be a fun Thursday live, just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just said like Zumba.
Could you imagine seeing James do that?
Oh, now we have to do it.
Yeah.
Now we have to do it.
Oh.
Maybe when you come back, Sparkle, you could lead a dance a dance live.
What did what was that on the Wii? Just Dance?
Just dance.
Yeah. Those neon people.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I could never keep up.
I remember dancing to Rasputin.
Oh yeah.
Rasputin. Sparkle says Jazz Fest. Lol. No club needed. I haven't ever been to Jazz Fest, but I've always wanted to go. My friend likes to go to Jazz Fest.
It is fun.
I like jazz. As Barry B. Benson would say, "You like jazz?"
Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh yeah.
Where they pick a foot goes around and just go there and engage
To
in
play it?
dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or then you know, rent it to bring home.
You could also play it at the YMCA.
Oh really?
At least at the one that I grew up around. If any of from Winnipeggers here know the YMCA on Fermor over in St. Vital. I haven't been in there in years, but they used to have like a gaming type thing where they had a bunch of like GameCubes and PlayStation 2s set up, and there was like a Dance Dance Revolution pad thing that you could play. Sparkle says that she likes music that moves their soul,
Oh. Pretty there.
and jazz is soul music. You know, I was originally intending these smaller bits to be leaves, but maybe they're like berries. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I feel like I'm not going to finish this by the time the live stream's up.
Oh yeah. Half an hour.
Time flies when you're making art. Making art. But of course, when you're doing art, there's no rush.
Yeah.
There's no rush. Sometimes it feels like in life, you know, everything's all go, go, go. I have to do things as fast as possible. So it's nice to have an excuse to just slow down a little bit. Sparkle says homework. And just a reminder, we mentioned this before, but the biannual Art Beat show starts this Friday. For folks that don't know about the residency program, for 6 months, we bring in artists, and they get their own studio space to work on their own pieces. The residency program is going to help with recovery and with mental health, and then their work is then presented over at these art shows, these exhibitions or exhibits.
Yeah, one of those.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
Kate says hello.
Kate?
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Kate. Is our Kate?
I think so.
Yes, it is.
Hope we're making you proud, Kate.
Yeah.
But it's very, very exciting stuff. If any of you are watching that went to Art from the Heart, a lot of the artists from that show are doing the residency currently. Or I guess they're just ending their residency. And pretty soon we're going to have a new group coming in, which is very, very exciting.
Weird.
So if you know someone that might be interested in the residency program, look us up.
Yeah.
Look us up.
I think tomorrow the biannual goes from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. But it'll be on for, I believe, a week and possibly a week and a half. Possibly.
So you can come in on a day that you're available, and
Yeah.
you can come check out some cool art.
Get it while we're
Get it while it's hot. Yep. Yes, sir.
It goes fast.
Are these exhibits? Is the art for sale in them?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
So similar to Art from the Heart, you know, you can come in and buy some cool art.
Yeah, the artist decide on how much and everything. They decide the name, how much it is. And then afterwards, if you miss their art in the show some of their art, at least 10 pieces, will show up in Upbeat.
Yeah. So if you miss it, you might be able to see it over at our social enterprise. Mm-hmm. It's a nice little conversation between Sparkle and Kate here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right on. Okay.
That's beautiful. Probably.
Thanks. I want to add some thickness to some of the leaves. But I don't know how much time we're gonna have. We got 20 something minutes.
Yeah.
Sparkle says 1 week. That's right. The show is on for a week. Talking about the biannual.
I want to see something.
I don't know what's going on.
Be glad I didn't know that's happening. So.
And this type of line work is very accessible. You just need a pen, some paper, and some imagination. Imagination. I would love to have like a line work workshop
Yeah.
over at Studio Central here. Maybe we can convince Ren to
Yeah.
run some.
I think it might be in tomorrow, so.
Okay.
That's a buy.
Yeah. It's accessible. It's fun. It's meditative almost.
It is, I feel, yeah. I'm also like, I was very, when I was doing the pen, I felt like I was very worried on the lines, they're not straight enough. For some reason, when I switched to marker, I don't feel like the lines not being so straight.
Interesting. Very
Kind of
interesting.
get myself out of that mindset.
Yeah. That bit of self-doubt that I think always
Yeah.
comes in for us artists, where we think that our work isn't good enough. A lot of the times when that thought comes up to me, I think, oh, who cares?
Yeah.
Like if I'm getting some sort of benefit out of it, then that's all that really matters. Straight facts. You can quote me. Quote us. Kate says, fun border designs. And Kate also says, I need to make a rock like this now. Yeah. And using some of those designs.
Kate's the rock queen.
Rock queen. Speaking of rock queen, did you ever used to watch that like Bret Michaels dating show?
No.
Did you ever watch that? It's called Rock of Love. And in it,
I did, yes.
yeah, it's kind of an older. I think it's like an early 2000s
Yeah.
show, but essentially like a bunch of folks are competing for like Bret Michael. If you don't know who Bret Michael is the lead singer of Poison. And they decided to do a dating show where they had to compete for Bret Michaels' love. And it is a ridiculous show.
Yeah.
I've seen a few YouTube videos on people who are like reviewing it, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't like when I saw it, I was like, I don't know what show that is. And then like you, Logan, I remembered that it existed.
Yeah. Yeah.
The early 2000s was a really interesting time for TV.
There, yeah, looking back, it's like,
Remember like those TLC shows? Like, Trading Spaces, oh my Toddlers and Tiara.
Yeah.
Tiara's Dance Moms.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Jeez.
Kind of Pennington's home makeover.
Yeah, yeah. Remember John and Kate +8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him now.
Right?
Yeah. What a trying to deal
Question over to the chat. What's your favorite reality TV show? If you watch reality TV. I'm not a big of a reality TV kind of guy. But my mom and I used to watch Big Brother a lot. Yeah, you too, you and your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thinking back on it, I probably shouldn't have watched it with the age I was watching it at. But it was entertaining. Spark says, remember those arts, that art with the sand shots. Sand shots.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
Remember for kids, but it was very like a guy that would come on and like he had a huge brush, and then but he would do like kind of little crafts, and it was fun. I remember being young and really liking that show.
And that's when you knew you were an artist.
Yeah, he did it for me.
Yeah, I can't remember watching any like a lot of art shows
No.
when I was younger. I watched a lot of like performance stuff, like Dancing with the Stars, or like American Idol / Canadian Idol,
Yeah, American Idol. Yeah.
America's Got Talent, stuff like that. Kate said never watched any reality shows. You're not really missing
Good
much.
for you, Kate.
Good
Yeah.
for you. You're better than the rest of us, I
Yeah,
think.
you are.
You're stronger.
Yeah.
For resisting the pull of the reality TV shows. And Sparkle's also not really big on reality, but if they had to pick one, it would be Survivor. I watched a lot of Survivor with my mom too.
Yeah, me too.
She had those like headbands,
Oh yeah.
those bandanas that you could get.
I was so excited when my grandma would have tiki torches. I was like, I want to put them out. Your tribe has spoken.
You're voted off the island. America's Got Talent is the bomb. I really like America's Got Talent, or I did when I watched it a lot.
Yeah, after looking back now, I'm like, you're a little too harsh.
Oh, I mean Simon Cowell is.
Yeah.
I have words.
Don't get me started.
Sparkle says that she kind of wants to be on Survivor.
I could see that sparkle.
I think you would absolutely nail it.
Yeah. But in the end, they have to.
Clint Roscoe has returned.
Hey.
Welcome back, Clint. Sorry, you're saying.
In the end, I think, don't you feel like where people can text in to say who they want to win or something like that?
For Survivor?
Yeah.
I think so.
But near the end, yeah, I'll text in for Sparkle.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Right
sure.
now, I'm showing my support.
People's choice.
Yeah. I'll hold rallies if she gets booted off early.
Clint says, "Did you read his book yet, Logan?"
Yes, I have.
Oh, hey, there you go.
I just gave James his, so
Right
he'll
on.
be out.
Right
I'm
on.
gonna make sure he reads it, so next Thursday he'll have some words for you.
Yes.
A great book. And thank you again for giving me one.
Yeah, that's super duper nice of you, Clint.
There we go. It was good seeing you too.
Mm-hmm. Sparkle says depends on the season.
Okay, yeah.
For Survivor, like phoning it in, or
Oh, I see. Probably.
there's always a twist. Oh yeah, that's right.
True.
Clint says, "Kate, thanks." I think, like I said on the last live, it was nice to meet you the other week there, Clint, when you came in. Yeah, that's looking really cool, Logan.
Thanks.
I love the rainbow.
Yeah, I keep looking back at the rainbow or the color wheel. So
Yeah,
I'm making sure I'm getting it
I'm just
right.
gonna do the whole thing.
Yeah.
I have the whole thing.
Very small.
Clint says 5 years left to go before the book is finished.
Oh, nice. I'll stick around for 5 years for that.
It's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, it's quite a big project, eh, Clint? it's nice we have this opportunity to connect with some of the community members that are aren't able to be here all the time, or are out on a vacation, or
True, yeah.
outside the city at some point.
Well, we started during COVID and then just kept going, and I think it's been really good.
Yeah,
Positive.
I hear that quite a few people like to watch. After the live stream has already been done,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Pretty sure my mom's one of those.
Great.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, she knew what she was getting for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Everybody
Oh
knew she was
yeah.
like, oh, I saw it. Okay.
Oh yeah. I remember
That
that.
was my bad.
I was like, Mom, if you're watching, stop watching.
Yeah, it's not right now.
Go no further. Clint says it'll be worth it.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. Sparkle says beautiful, very on season.
Yeah.
Kate says I'm making an asymmetric one.
Ooh.
Very cool. I love asymmetry because there are some things in nature that are symmetrical, but most things in nature are not.
True.
Most things in nature are not symmetrical. I can't remember if I read Clint's comment there about it'll be worth it though once you're finished.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna feel incredible, and you can be like, yeah, I wrote a book.
Yeah. Not many people can say that.
No, like writing an entire book requires so much patience and just ongoing work. It's really, really impressive. I know some other folks that are trying to write a book right now, and someone that I know, they have like an Instagram account where they're kind of going through their book writing journey and their process and what they've been reading, what they've been inspired by. It's very, very cool. Even if you're an artist that likes to do a specific medium, you still have that love and that appreciation for other mediums too. I found that a lot of the inspiration for the performance pieces that I've made in the past have been inspired by like painters or authors. Yeah. So if you're a painter, you don't necessarily just have to look at other painters. You can look at poets, you can look at authors, you can look at nature, you can look at movies, even
Yeah, that's a good one.
performances. I haven't done performance work in a while, though. I would like to have an excuse to do it again. Speaking of which, the Fringe Festival is also coming up.
Yeah.
That and Folk Fest and the Folklorama in August. Summer's an awesome time to be in Winnipeg. There's always something going on. Like while Art from the Heart was going on, when we dropped off all the things back at the studio, there was like an EDM type event going on in the Cube,
Oh, that's cool.
and I popped in and got a lemonade because I love the lemonade food truck that comes by where they do like lemonade and I think mini donuts too. Sparkle says we have a few writers in the community with books and Upbeat. Yeah, hey.
We do.
Do you know who specifically there, Logan? I don't know if I've had a good look at
We
it.
got for sure Hero.
Yeah, here's set.
Hero, yeah. And I think there's a poem book by Faye.
Oh yeah. Faye's done a lot of poetry.
Yeah.
Gave me some good pointers for my own poetry.
Nice.
Sparkle says, just need the right opportunity to inspire you to get back on stage. The last time I was on stage was that? I was in the Fringe Festival a couple years ago, and we did the Tempest by William Shakespeare. And I got to play Stefano, who is like the drunken fool like this in that show. It was a lot of fun. And then I also did another Shakespeare show, Much Ado About Nothing, which was in the fall, winter of a couple of years ago. And in that I played, what's his name? Another fool. I played another fool, big surprise. I tend to get those roles quite a bit. And it's good because I really like playing those roles. But I've done I've done quite a bit of Shakespeare. I quite like Shakespeare. We got 6 minutes left to go. I think at one point we had five viewers, which is pretty darn cool. Now 6 minutes ago, and I haven't even colored anything yet. That's okay. We've got an interesting contrast here. Logan's doing something very, very colorful, and I'm doing mostly that kind of black line work. Yeah. Got some diversity.
Yeah.
Okay. Sparkle says, have to do a part 2.
Yeah.
Well, we could. I mean, I'm not sure what the plans are for next week, but I think we usually try to do something different. But I will probably be I might work on this tomorrow. Kate says yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really cool stuff. I mean, great inspiration from Ren here.
Yeah.
I hope everyone has a good rest of the week. If you're in Manitoba, I guess prepare for more rain. We've been getting a lot of rain, and I think we're supposed to be getting more. But it's nice. The plants need it.
Yeah. Free water.
That's right. That's right. Your gardens will thank you.
We got 2 tomato plants from the Alice Street Festival.
Oh, you did, hey?
Yeah, they have a thing where you can pay $5 and take as many plants as you want.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was for I'd never heard about that festival before. That was going on while Art from the Heart was going on. And I believe there were like DJs.
Yeah.
There were different like merchants. You could get some really cheap food and drink.
Yeah, 25 cents a hot dog.
25 cents a hot dog, man.
Can't go wrong there.
It's like we're back in the 50s or something
Yeah.
with those prices. I get it's hard these days. Food is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for some food, today we got a big donation of bread. So if you are if you're around Portage Place
Yes, please.
tomorrow, please come and take some bread. Please come and take some bread. Take multiple loaves.
Please, yes.
You can always put one of them in the freezer if you have a freezer. I hope that you all find some time to relax and reset and maybe connect with some loved ones or reach out to someone if you haven't talked to in a while. Let them know you're thinking about them. Maybe invite them to come and do some art.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Art hangouts.
Yeah, and if you need a space to come in and do an art hangout with one of your pals,
Yeah.
come on down to Studio Central.
You got the supplies.
We do, free of charge. Okay, we got 1 minute left, so I think it's probably time to show what we've done in the last little bit. I think
You go first. Then
I'll go first. So, this is what I was doing. I was making these kind of laurels here. Very much inspired by that other one that I showed earlier on. And you can either leave it like that, or you can add some color to it. Maybe I'll pass this on to someone else to do a collaborative piece. They can color it in. Yeah.
And, here's mine. Here's a big shot of it. And so here's
That's lovely.
I did some pen work there and
Yeah.
decided I didn't like that, and so I started.
And that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I started over here on the red there and went out. Yeah, it's really fun. Look at those little lines. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna leave some of these out maybe for tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good thing.
So if you're coming down tomorrow
Yeah,
and want
do one.
to do some, if you want to, we have some blank ones still. We also have some ones that have been done but haven't been colored. If you want to add some color to them, that's a lot of fun doing collaborative art with folks.
Nice. Yeah.
Sparkle says, wonderful job. Can't wait to see with some color. And Sparkle says, oh, love the idea of collaboration. Kate says, love the pen work. Thanks, guys. And Sparkle says, amazing.
Awesome.
You guys are so sweet.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for joining us for our live. We'll be back next week, and we got the show on tomorrow.
Yeah.
7 to 9 at Art Beat, which is 62 Albert Street on the 4th floor.
In the exchange.
In the Exchange, yes. Yeah, be there, and we'll see you there. So have a great night, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for coming by and spending some time with us.
Bye.
Bye.